Alright. Is it recording?
Yes.
Red? Okay.
I don't know, is it Juan?
I don't know, is it Carlos? You fucked up last week.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
Because my shit was definitely showing. Fucking asshole.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Weenie Station.
Yeah, it's, man, fuck this week.
Every
single week we do this podcast, it gets worse. It gets so much worse.
This week is heavy loaded.
Yeah. This is mostly a comedy podcast, but every single week we seem to be delving deeper into issues that are happening in America. What I want to say right now is that this is a comedy podcast, but we can't stay away from these issues, and hopefully this is going to be the last week that we have to do something like this. But for the first half of this podcast, we really want to get into these issues, and what we're going to talk about is going to be what's happening in these riots. At least not the riots. The riots seem to have calmed down.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a protest now. Thank God, it seems like everyone's making sure to, I've seen videos of people, stopping looters and being like, yo, what the fuck? They're gonna make us look bad, and they're gonna take away from what we're trying to say and shit, so.
Yeah, it's the protest, what's happening in the reactions from companies supporting and to the Black Lives Matter movement, and what's happening in our cities. So first of all, we're going to get into Cicero, and me and Juan were talking about this earlier this week about how Latino gang members have been actively taking a role in shutting down some of the Black Lives Matter movement, and I get it because they're trying to protect their homes and blocks.
Not the Black Lives Matter. They were shutting down
just any black person.
Yeah, exactly. Originally, they're basically trying to shut down looters and shit, but in the end, that is racism and shit involved, and they're just identifying any black person and fucking confronting for no reason and shit.
Right. In the
fucked up.
Chicago Sun-Times article, they have that an African-American woman said that she was confronted by Latino gang members while she was driving down Cermak Road, and bruh, what the fuck?
I mean, the fact that just because you're black and there's people protesting, you can't go somewhere and not feel comfortable driving through a fucking neighborhood. Yeah, that's fucked up.
You know what's fucked? On a little separate note, every single time there's some black dude and he hangs around white people, what do you think about this matter? And a lot of the times they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But they're so there was this one time in my cousin. I'm not gonna say his name. My cousin, he went to university in Minnesota State, and he's the only Mexican in most of the classes he takes, the only minority.
Oh shit.
And at one time they were asking about some of the issues that are going down, about minorities, and it's what do you guys think about this issue? That's what the professor's saying, and then everyone turns to him and he's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to take notes. I don't want to talk right now. But every single time that something was mentioned, they expected him to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was actually, the things that he was saying about what happened in his time in university was, as a Hispanic person, I never really face kind of prejudice because I'm usually around Melrose and all those areas where it's mostly Latino neighborhoods. But he's got to deal with that shit.
Damn.
And one time he was at a party and someone's laptop got stolen.
And they blamed him for being Mexican?
They blamed him because he was the only minority at that party. He was just chilling. He was on a whole different party. He didn't even get to the house till after that laptop was stolen. People found out that it was stolen when he got there. So they were like, it was definitely this dude.
Bro.
And
fuck that.
Even more, his boys pulled him aside, dude, did you steal it?
What
they thought he fucking stole it. His boys.
That's dirty. Dude, hell no, those wouldn't be my boys no more. It's all bro.
I mean, they were his boys after he explained to them, because they were ignorant to just, they've been around it just like those guys who blamed him, my cousin, and you know, after that, he's like, guys, you know, it wasn't me like that. You know, they're definitely not like that anymore. But
Yeah.
you could see how ignorance
Yeah,
brings
that
that kind
is
of shit
fucked
out.
up.
Fucking Cicero.
Yeah.
Cicero's the worst.
Cicero is the worst.
Cicero's the fucking. You know what's not the worst? What's the city that's right next to it? It's like Chicago Heights.
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know.
Let me look it
I'm
up.
not too good with geographical locations.
To all you hearing me clickety clack on my laptop, I'm the fastest typer.
No, that computer's typing speed whack, boy.
700 words
40 words per minute?
600 words per minute. But
Yeah.
I could write a paper in a minute. The reason I'm bringing this up is because there's a story in Little Village. That's
Little
That's
Village.
Grime Central.
Yeah, Little Village is Graham Central.
What is the street?
Yeah, they got a food for less in that bitch. That's how you know.
You know shit's grimy when you got a food for less. That is actually an indication that you live in Grime City. What is this street? Is this even a street? No, it's a train track.
What the fuck, Carlos?
What? This is a legitimate question. Legitimate question. Whatever. But yeah, it's weird how impoverished states have like separations to keep them out. Like see this L on Douglas Boulevard?
Yeah.
Like things get a lot nicer in Holman Square than compared to North Lawndale.
Racism at its finest.
Yep. That's Chicago.
Alright.
Alright, next we're gonna go into Nini's Deli.
Oh man.
This is another thing that's been going on in the community besides what's
that's
happening in Cicero.
definitely. It's been popping off all of Twitter these past 2 days.
Right, and I actually just learned about this today, but Juan, you know a little bit more about this. Can you tell me what Nini's Deli is and
basically,
what's like?
I mean, I never went there myself. Thank God I did not contribute.
It looks
to this.
actually kind of fire.
I mean, I've seen like people's like Snapchats before like that have gone and like they would recommend it back then because it was obviously before any of this shit. But I've been reading stories and everything. Apparently, like a lot of people say the owner of the place was gay, which is a weird thing to even say.
I ain't gay no more.
Yeah.
I don't like men's no more.
Hell no. But yeah, basically, he converted to Christianity, and they converted him to being straight apparently, and yeah, essentially he was basically brainwashed, and just a couple days ago he was on Instagram Live, and it was one of his religious homies. You could tell he had like a cross on his shirt with the Chicago skyline.
Oh,
and he's out. He's out here preaching. He's out here preaching some dumb shit. He's saying the Black Lives Matter is what did he call it? Fucking he said it was evil or something, like an evil movement, which is stupid as shit. And
it's fucked that he had a black guy to support, like to support everything he was saying.
Yeah, no, that shit's weird.
That's some brainwashed.
Like saying, oh yeah, I'm not racist. I got a black homie. But no, yeah. Basically, he said a bunch of dumb shit. He's like I believe he said like something about being anti-Muslim, anti-gay, yeah, my homie was gay. We converted him.
You ever wonder why like all these, like the first thing people are like when they're anti a certain race, it's always anti-Muslim first.
Yeah.
It's always anti-Muslim first.
Always hate. But yeah, fucking a lot of people like that brought up a lot of people commenting their own things like, oh yeah, like when I went to the store or when I went to go to the restaurant once or twice, fucking like the dude was like he was vocal about like his hate, but like it was, you just took it like an okay, like this guy's weird. Oh my god. Yeah, he needs, I mean, but they ended up basically, he got canceled so fast. Like,
yeah,
they had, dude's name was Juani or whatever with a fucking
Shake my head, Juan.
No, dude,
I know. Supporting these.
No, fuck that guy. He's making Juans look bad. My Twitter handle used to be Juanye, and I had to drop the YE because I did not want to be associated with this shit.
You changed it like when this shit happened?
Yeah, exactly. I even tweeted. I'm like, yo, I had to drop the YE because I don't.
What is it? Just Juan at Juan?
Yeah, because I had seen Doghouse Radio, our fellow local podcasters. They had tweeted something. I was barely checking my phone when all this shit was happening, and he said they put something about like Nini's Deli and Kanye are canceled. I said, hold up. Y'all talking about me? And then I started looking into all the videos and everything, and I saw that this dude's name was Juani, or they called him Juanye. So yeah, that ain't me no more, chief.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
Yeah, that shit is weird as fuck, dude.
But
yeah, they ended up they boarded up all the walls and everything, and they called him, like, I think they had like a middle finger that said "fuck you, bigot," and they painted his pink wall. They painted it black. Oh. And they were protesting out there like the next day. He got immediately canceled. I've never seen that shit happen so fast.
What compels somebody to say, "Yo, guys, I got a great idea"?
Yo, and
let's set up right outside.
They had a bunch of sponsors too. They had Nike that dropped them immediately too. It's just like, dude.
Yeah, this guy added Nike when he
like, and for this guy to not know that dude, like, in this day and age, you still believe this shit, and you're open about it. That's like saying, yeah, you know what, fuck this restaurant, fuck everybody.
People have the wrong idea of Christianity, dude.
Huh?
People have the wrong idea about what Christianity.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I'm not against religion, but I feel like
you're about to drop the most anti-religion shit ever right now.
No, definitely not. It's all like, because I'm personally Catholic, born and raised and shit, like, but there are a lot of shit, like, if you follow that shit hardcore, you become brainwashed. I've seen it happen to a million people. Like, they don't even act the same. They won't do shit that they normally do. Like, they'll fucking, it's like a complete different person you're talking to, so.
Yeah.
I ain't with it. Feel like definitely follow it for its moral beliefs, but don't like go out of your way to.
As soon as I see a cross on anyone's shirt like that,
yeah,
it's like seeing the American flag on a pickup truck. I'm fucking going the other way, bro. I like going to an AutoZone and you see a guy with a flag on there, like, I'm going to a different AutoZone.
Yeah, or you see a fucking a white dude with a fucking wife beater that's.
Wife beaters. If you're going around shopping with the wife beater, go shop somewhere else, bro. This is bad news.
Fucking. If I see a white dude with an American flag T-shirt, that's game, dude.
Dude,
I'm out. I ain't going there.
It's always fucked. All right, and something about when you look at these issues, you see.
Bro, they were baking his shoes. It's like, who the fuck wears
they're baking his shoes.
Mid tops with fucking with no-show socks.
His ankles must be sweating, boy.
I mean, he's probably trying to block the cankles or some shit. I don't know what it is.
I remember I heard cankles the first time in my life when I went to Mexico. This fat kid, everyone's like, boy, where the fuck your ankles at? Like, that was just the joke. Like, where are your ankles? And they got so creative with it in my 3 weeks that I was there. I never heard so many different variations of where your ankles are at. He's like, oye, carnal, me puedes ayudar a hallar tu... I don't know how you say ankles in Spanish. Like, can you help me find your ankles? I've been looking for them for 3 weeks.
Damn. Mexican kids don't give a fuck.
Dude, being fat in Mexico, you're begging to get toasted.
Yeah.
It's
bullying,
so rough.
Anti-bullying laws don't exist in Mexico.
Bro, if
anything, teachers join in and shit. Like, boy, fat ass motherfucker.
Dude, parents get in that shit too.
Yeah, dude.
They're the first bullies.
They'll say, "Oh, well, stop eating then." Like,
you're feeding me, motherfucker.
It's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to hide that from you so you don't eat it and shit." Like, damn.
You go into the room, you see rappers everywhere. All right, so the last thing that I want to mention is the last thing we're gonna mention about this thing is how companies are being, who were originally so outspoken, and well, not really outspoken, but their actions really proved that they weren't supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. For example, the NFL in their actions to not support Colin Kaepernick was to condemn him and ban him from the league. But now that this movement's really gaining traction internationally, the NFL put out a statement apologizing for not listening to players about the racial injustices.
I feel like at what point is it too late? It's all like, oh yeah, you know what? We're just realizing now that people are actually stepping up that, oh yeah, we were wrong. It's all like, bro.
What's crazy about that too is, well, not crazy, but Colin Kaepernick doubled the fuck down on everything he was saying. He took the knee even after he got banned from the league. He even donated for protesters.
I think Nike never dropped him.
No, they picked him up after the incident happened. So, shout outs to Nike.
Yeah, for real. They're with the shit.
Can't say too much about Adidas though. Apparently they're Trump supporters.
Really?
That's what my girl's saying. That's why I didn't get her Adidas tracksuit.
Shit, I still think Adidas kind of raw.
I mean,
I'm not gonna.
I'm wearing Adidas shorts right now. I fuck with Adidas heavy. That's not gonna stop me from buying Adidas.
Yeah, I mean
they're cold.
I mean, definitely fuck Trump, but it's all like. I know I got. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, the NFL's been fucking up. They should have came out with this before. They should have got a head start before. Like as soon as they saw the dude got choked out.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh God, we gotta get on this one."
Yeah, that shit's fucked up, dude.
Nah, I think the way they just treated the whole Colin Kaepernick, they really gotta do something for him to make this shit better.
NFL still gotta be canceled. Fuck that.
I was like, how are you gonna tell all these black players? They're like,
dude,
70% black.
Exactly. Like all the raw ass fucking football players are black.
Actually, let me see how many players are. Drew Brees. You see what Drew Brees would say? I mean.
Oh yeah, he's canceled too.
He plays for the San Antonio Saints. The Saints, right?
Wait, what?
He plays for the Saints, right?
I guess so. That's what it looks like. I'm not really a big football fan.
I'm not a football fan. Please don't toast me. All right, the New Orleans Saints. Let's just see what percentage of players are black on this.
But yeah, his teammates were against what he said too.
Oh no, yeah. All right, let's see how many players there are in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy shit, they're all black.
Yeah.
Imagine Drew Brees against an entire team by himself.
For real. That must have been an awkward locker room meeting and shit.
Yeah, it was like.
It's like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, that shit's.
Bro, I could not go back into a fucking locker room and be Drew Brees. Drew Brees sounds like it could be a black name too.
For real. Drew Breezy.
Drew Breezy. I mean, Chris Brown.
Chris Breezy.
The original wife beater.
Now we gotta have him beat Drew Brees.
Oh, I was like, I thought you were gonna say something else.
No, hell no. Fuck Chris Brown. He beat up Rihanna's sexy ass.
Nah, but he can dance pretty good though.
That don't mean shit.
He can dance pretty good, that's for sure. That's why some people forgave him. He's like, no, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I never forgave him.
You act like Rihanna was your girl like that.
That is my girl at heart.
All right, so that's it for really discussing these issues. We would really want to talk about it more, but I feel like that strays from what we're trying to achieve on this podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, we definitely had to mention it just to let people know we're not ignorant to the fact that all this shit is going on. Obviously, we support the Black Lives Matter. We support everything going on right now.
Yeah.
We had to unite to get this shit fucking
I think
changed and shit. So.
Enough, and it's definitely been enough. And I want to address a comment that I made last week about looting, how it was something, the right move. I do believe that it was the right move in the fact that it can show that now seeing that what happened a week later, that the protesters don't want that to happen and they're showing initiative in capturing them.
Yeah.
I want to see that that actually ended up helping the movement a lot more than it
it drew attention.
It drew attention.
But thank God that the media stopped covering all that bullshit, because that was what they were focused on for a minute. Like, that's why a lot of people got a negative perspective and shit.
But yeah,
because of that. But thankfully, all that shit has calmed down, and they're focusing mainly on the protesters themselves and what they're protesting.
Right. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take back what I said about it being beneficial. In some ways it was, but for the most part, it ended up negatively affecting the movement. All right, now let's get back into it, Juan. Let's see what the fucking hoodsite.com. All right, let's see what this dude's doing. God damn. As swole as he is, it doesn't look like his punches are really
I don't know. They seem like pretty fucking big ass punches, dude.
I mean, that skinny ass dude ain't even falling down. He's really hitting him in the jaw too.
Yeah, but he's hard bodied as shit, dude. Watch his body, how hard he flexes before a hit.
Look at that. He's taking all those licks. I feel like if he really fought back, he'd knock him out. So for any of our listeners, this video we're watching, there's two guys in a parking lot. These two black dudes really going at it. They're not actually going at it. It's only one dude with the shirt off. He's throwing haymakers at this dude's face.
Why? You know why he's eating them punches like cereal and shit? Look at what he's wearing. A black wife beater. That's the
no. Black wife beaters are immune to the stigma of wife beating.
No, black wife beaters is the equivalent to wearing black Air Force Ones.
Nah.
You automatically...
Remember with Terrence we were talking about those black Air Force Ones? Like, that's what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah. You're able to eat punches if you wear a black wife beater.
If someone took off their shirt and was wearing a white wife beater, I know I have a chance. But a black wife beater?
No, black wife beater, you gain like
strength
immunity to punches or some shit. That's like a superpower.
But yeah, this dude's eating punches. I don't know what's going on, why he's letting him hit him. Maybe he could prove like your punches ain't shit.
For real. I mean,
but apparently, yeah, I guess they are.
What was the comment though? It's all like
the comments.
No, that one comment where it says, "How the fuck do you lose a fight?" Yeah, it says. It's the second comment. Go up. No, yeah. Respect for. It says respect for dude. One fight without even throwing a punch. Imagine. You fucking win a fight without even throwing a punch.
I guess if you're gonna give like 8 licks to somebody and not put them down, yeah, you won that fight.
Yeah.
If I hit you straight in the jaw 8 times and you're still standing,
yeah, I feel like, and those are like, he's using all his force he has too. So, at what point is he getting tired out?
Right.
I wonder if this guy even's bruised the next day or not.
No, he's hurting. He's hurting.
But he's still sucking that shit out. He's hard-bodied as shit, though. Like
They're both hard-bodied.
Yeah, but this guy's just like... Ugh. He looked like he's about to go Super Saiyan after each punch and shit.
Let me see the form of his punches, actually. I wasn't even looking at that.
Don't do it bad. Don't do it bad.
He's choking him, too.
Yeah, because this guy's skinny as hell, dude.
He's really trying to intimidate him.
He's probably all muscle, low-key, because...
They're all muscle, dude. He kicked him in the stomach. Alright, so he
kicked him like...
Every single punch that you see him make, like, he's only standing on one foot.
But you hear him register, though. Damn, that shit was a hard-ass punch, dude.
They're hard, but they're losing a lot of power because what he does is he lifts one foot off and he's throwing his whole... You lose a lot of power doing that shit.
Fuck it.
But fuck it, yeah. There's still strong licks. If he hit me with any one of those, I'm pretty sure I would be knocked down. I don't know how he's standing.
Yeah, that shit would hurt like a bitch. Because we gotta show up with the black wife beaters.
Alright, we gotta show up.
And we gotta clear it up. We're completely against wife beating. That's just fucked up, dude. If you're landing any hand on any woman, you deserve to be locked the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
just making that shit clear. It's a joke, obviously. Like they're called wife beaters. It's not. We're making this a joke. We're not making any like.
Oh no! Look, if you really think that we support, I don't even understand. But
in
it's
this
fucking,
day and
it's
age,
fucking hilarious.
yeah,
so.
in this day and age, you have to like make shit clear because we're obviously not. We're completely against any of that bullshit.
But the fucking fact that they're called wife beaters is hilarious.
We might have to change the fucking name.
Husband beaters?
Husband beaters, Amber Heards.
Amber Heard. Oh man.
I wonder if Amber Heard wears a wife beater.
She comes home from a shoot. It's like Johnny Depp is like, what
Johnny's all like,
he calls like one of her castmates, what's she wearing? when she comes out.
hey, what was Amber Heard wearing before she came?
What was Amber Heard wearing?
Whole scene in Aquaman. They had to CGI the wife beater off of her and shit.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can look that up. Amber Heard and wife beater. In a wife
I'm pretty sure that
beater.
doesn't exist.
You think that image doesn't exist? I mean, a woman's wife beater is just like the top with the spaghetti strap.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's the equivalent.
Yeah, that's the equivalent. But there's got to be like a white color, or like a neon green. Remember that? You remember that video? It's like that girl throws a shovel at this girl's face. He's like,
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember.
And they remixed the hell out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think she was wearing the girl who threw that shovel was wearing the female wife beater,
Oh, shit.
husband beater.
The husband beater. The spaghetti top, spaghetti strap.
I remember that was such a big deal in middle school. It's like you can't like. We've always worn uniforms up to like my entire life going to school, and then the one days on picture days when girls would come in like with regular clothes that they would wear on any day. It was like a spaghetti strap.
Yeah.
And they were like, "You guys cannot wear that. It's it'll be too sexualized." I was like,
dude,
no.
If you're getting horny off of fucking who were they trying to not get horny? Like the teachers or some shit? Because
right.
That's fucking weird. I guarantee you, I never went to middle school and saw a girl with a spaghetti strap fucking tube top or whatever, and was all like, "Damn, dude, you can see her shoulders, bro."
Right. The most I wanted to do with a girl was hold hands and shit.
Yeah, that shit's weird, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of kids they're out there in middle school, but
for real.
I was out there playing Yu-Gi-Oh like a motherfucker. Shout outs to Yu-Gi-Oh.
What was the name of that one girl that got caught sucking dick in middle school?
I don't.
They made a whole ass song. It was
There was a girl who got caught sucking dick.
Amber Cole. Amber Cole.
Amber
I was sucking dick, only 13 years old. Amber
Shit.
Cole. Yeah.
Amber Cole. I'm not gonna look that up.
No, this girl
gonna get flagged for child porn.
Yo, for real. She was sucking like this kid's dick, like in the back of their school.
I wonder what kind of game that kid had, or his convincing skills. Like, this is just a fucking dick song. Don't worry about it.
I'm dead.
It's like, fucking every girl's doing it.
It's like, just put it in your mouth. Nothing's gonna happen.
It's like, it's just like, what? It's like me putting my finger in my mouth. It's fucking same shit.
But I feel like it all depends, like, how early you're exposed to, like, sexual shit.
But really think about that. Like, imagine you're dry as hell trying to convince a girl to suck you off. Like, what do you have to say?
That kid must. I mean, yeah, that's a weird age. That's young as hell.
No, like even now, like what? Like how do you even start that conversation? Like someone dry as hell, like
to get your dick sucked.
Like a virgin 13-year-old growing up. What would you have to say to like just a regular person?
Like what?
Restate. I mean,
yeah, I think how we're saying. That. Elaborate.
Okay. All right, so the kid grows up. All right, he's been dry his whole life. Yeah. He's got a girl who's been dry her whole life. They gotta have the talk about how he's gonna convince her. It's like, dude, everyone's doing it. Just fucking.
They've never been exposed to porn.
Yeah.
So they don't know anything about sex.
Yeah.
He just knows he wants his penis in her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit would be weird. I mean, they'd have to both be.
I guess at that point they'd be like, fucking, why not?
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking 13-year-old.
That was a weird ass fucking question, Carlos.
Dude, I was just trying to work it in. What are we talking about?
I don't know, but fucking this Donald Trump shit is crazy.
Oh, speaking of 13-year-olds, Donald Trump.
Oh my god, for real. That's fucked up. They're trying to expose him. He tweeted the other day. I think it was yesterday, last night, or it was at 1 a.m. He tweeted, "Oh, apparently, like he said something about like I pissed my pants. Apparently, I'm a."
He said he pissed his
Yeah,
pants.
he tweeted this shit, bro. I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on?" Like, I mean, it's not super surprising. It is Trump, but he tweeted some weird ass shit. Oh, wait,
Did
no,
you like
that was a fake Donald Trump account.
Oh, I was like, man, I don't think the president
seemed
should be saying
like something he'd say though. But basically, they're exposing him for being a child predator and shit like that.
This is so fucking funny.
Oh yeah. Damn, you just looking through my Twitter now.
Dude, the Twitter's so funny.
It is.
But lately it's been kind of dry because of the...
I mean, it's been occupied by a lot of activism.
Alright, we're not going to talk about that though.
Yeah.
Trump ended up... Like, people were saying that he was in the bunker during when the riots were happening right outside this little thing. And he fucking says, "Nah, I was just playing. I was just, kind of checking it out, seeing how I would spend my time there."
Of all times, you decide to go while this shit is going on.
It's like when you expose somebody, and then they're like, no, for real, I wasn't doing that.
When you send a text, a risky text, and girls all like, "Wait, what? Oh, that was my little brother. He texted you." It wasn't me.
Oh, my account got hacked.
And my account got hacked.
No, that was... I don't know, the shit he says.
Yeah, I wonder how nice that bunker must be.
I don't think it's that nice. I feel it's just really meant to make you safe, not for real comfort and luxury. Have you ever seen House of Cards?
Unless it's a doomsday bunker.
Yeah, have you ever seen House of Cards?
I did. Like the first season before Kevin Spacey was outed as a...
Oh, no, he was in there for 3 seasons.
Child predator and shit.
He was out in the
I think I saw the first 2 seasons.
Oh, yeah, he was out in the 4th season.
Yeah.
Well, in one of the seasons, it's been a while since I've seen that show. They showed what the bunkers look like in their dramatization of what it would look like. They looked like comfortable. I mean, they had nice little office chairs for, meetings with generals and a little waiting room.
But then again, production costs must be crazy as hell for a bunker in general, so who knows? I'm pretty sure the White House has to have a lit-ass fucking bunker.
Nah. I mean, have you seen the Oval Office? Doesn't look exactly too lit to be in there. It just looks like an office.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, you gotta keep a prestige, the pristine look.
Speaking of Trump, though, Kanye West.
Kanye West really bamboozled the people.
Yeah, he's really fighting the fight this whole time. He bamboozled everybody.
Yeah, apparently he... Oh, this is the picture of the...
Yeah.
They really did paint that Nino's deli.
Ninis.
Why do they call themselves Ninis?
Yeah, I don't think you're going to find the tweet right there.
Man, you like a lot of shit.
I do. That's Twitter.
Come on, brother.
Yeah,
Kanye didn't end up actually donating.
No, apparently he donated, but he had donated to support basically Hillary and shit. Like,
he actually donated to Hillary. How much did he actually donate? It said he put out some fucking numbers.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
It should show here.
Actually right there.
It doesn't show how much he donated. It just shows that he donated to Hillary or the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
And he never donated to Trump. I don't understand how people didn't end up, finding
searching this shit before.
Right, they just claimed that.
People just are quick to cancel. That's also a thing.
Dude, yeah, we were talking about that last week. Cancel culture is too quick. I mean, if you're gonna cancel anyone, get Jimmy Fallon, bro. Get his ass. Fucking get Jimmy Fallon.
Like it's better. Like you have to really look into the facts. I mean, the fact that he was canceled right away was probably maybe even a good thing because that probably I probably got him closer to.
People were never gonna cancel Kanye. Too many bangers.
Yeah,
Too many bangers.
that's true. I feel like Kanye could do some fucked up shit before he gets canceled completely.
Dude, he did the most, like, he just says the most fucked up shit. Like, remember when he was talking about slavery was a choice?
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta remember flashing lights.
Oh my god.
You gotta remember, if you get,
Light.
whenever I think about Kanye, I was like, oh man, I gotta remember the bangers that put me in this position I am today.
I'm dead. Yeah, that shit's. I don't know. I feel like.
Always fuck with Kanye.
Hmm?
I always fuck with Kanye.
No, you didn't.
When did I ever say I don't
You said fuck Yeezys a couple pods ago.
Yeah, because that's a dumbass shoe.
Yeah, that's kind
Okay, yeah. Fuck Yeezys. For real. If you wear Yeezys, the new Yeezys, the bulky ones that Kim Kardashian's been putting up on her Instagram.
Oh, the ones with
You're a
fucking
simp.
holes in them?
You're a simp if you wear those.
The ones with holes in them?
The ones with holes in them? Yeah, you're a fucking simp
They're
if you wear those.
basically Yeezy Crocs.
Yeezy Crocs. That's what we should have called them. Yeezy Crocs. God, they look dumb as fuck.
You would have to collab with Crocs.
Yeah, Post Malone collabed with Crocs. My little sister ended up getting...
Oh my god.
She didn't get the Post Malone Crocs, but she got into the wave of Crocs.
Oh no. Crocs are hideous. Gladly I've never owned a single pair.
I'm so glad God's blessed me with a sense of mind. A good conscience.
Yo, like back then when everyone wore Heelys and shit, I never owned a pair.
Dude,
And
I was so jealous of people who wore Heelys.
You were the one jealous. I was the one out here baking them and shit.
I was envious, sorry. I don't want them taking what I have. Man.
I could imagine you as a little kid, skinny, scrawny as hell, just fucking zooming in your fucking Heelys and shit.
I would have zoomed so fast. I mean,
you would have done that like sprint to Heely move and shit.
I was really trying to, because I was in like that role. I used to be like a little skater kid. I used to always be on. I was really trying to learn tricks. Tony Hawk was like a hero
on
to me.
Skateboard and shit. Did you ever?
Well, I didn't actually fuck with Tony Hawk. I thought he was just always too old.
Yeah.
Ryan Sheckler was my fucking dude. Shout out to Ryan Sheckler.
Did you ever learn how to ollie?
Yeah. That's like the first thing you learn.
Did you do a kickflip?
Yeah. The most I ever learned was a kickflip 360. That's like...
So pop shove it?
Yeah, why are you naming like the easiest shit to do? Can you roll those wheels?
Shit. Ollies are harder to do than you think if you've never used a skateboard before.
Yeah, it's like telling a baby walking's pretty fucking hard, my guy.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, you just gotta try I think it took me a day to learn how to ollie.
Get the fuck out of here. It does not take a day.
It took me a whole day to learn how to ollie. Not perfectly, but to learn it, yeah.
A stagnant ollie?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Like, how long does it take you to learn an ollie? How long did it take you to learn? It sounds like you were skateboarding.
I mean, the thing is, I skateboarded goofy.
What, were you Mongo?
No, fuck
Mongo
no.
pushing? Like
If you're Mongo pushing, you're gonna break your fucking ankles, dude.
You ever seen that,
Tyler the Creator skit? Where he says,
No.
don't push Mongo. The white man wants to hold
I never
us
listened to that
down. Yeah, that shit's funny as hell.
But yeah, people who skate Mongo gave me bad vibes.
I mean, if you're skating Mongo, you're just asking to break your ankle.
For real, there's this one dude who would only skate like that.
Dude, that shit's sketch as fuck, dude.
And he was like, "No, yeah, it's really comfortable for me." I was like, "I don't know, man. Put your fucking foot all the way in the back like that."
Yeah, that's like skating with a Heeley. That's
you cannot compare because you wouldn't get your shit rocked like that wearing Heelys.
You'll get your shit rocked.
Because when you fall,
not from this.
Because when you fall, you're pushing Mongo. So if you don't know what that is, it's like you put your foot in the back of the skateboard, then you're pushing
near the back trucks. And
I would only do it like that when it comes down to doing like specific tricks, like the I think it was like the nollie. Whenever you have to kind of like push your foot backwards.
Nollies are so weird though.
Yeah.
Especially if you're moving.
Don't ever.
You end up busting your shit.
I think the last thing I did was trying to do nollie. I only skated for a year and a half and I called it quits. Never got that good.
This shit sounds like skateboarding 101 for noobs and shit.
Yeah. Dude, you really gotta commit yourself to really trying to skateboard. Like that is, it's like learning guitar. You gotta not quit.
As soon as you quit, you fucking...
You forget everything.
Yeah, you forget immediately.
Bro, if you put me on a skateboard, the only thing I'm doing is riding around and I cannot do any tricks.
I mean, I gave up on the tricks, like, even when I was in high school, just because of my form. It's all like, in order for me to actually try and land a trick, I would have to start out skating Mongo or switch my whole ass fucking, like, positioning and everything. So that's why I'm all like, yeah, you know what? Tricks aren't for me. Tricks aren't for kids.
Yeah, another thing about that is you have to really get used to being able to hurt yourself. Because you're going to fall, and that's inevitable.
And having a Mexican family, your mom does not. She'll whoop your ass from twisting your ankle so many fucking times. No. I know my mom broke my skateboard when I twisted my ankle like twice. She's like, fuck that.
I ended up giving what the Hiram. My shit to Hiram.
Yeah, after that I had to fucking...
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I had no skateboard for the longest.
Yeah. Fucking skateboards. Well, I was gonna mention something. You know what we should do?
What?
We should end up doing a challenge on this pod.
A challenge? What's the challenge?
I don't know. Like me and you, like every week we would just pick something and see who does it better like at the end of the week.
You still gotta do that crossbow challenge.
What's the crossbow challenge? Oh, like see if we can shoot better.
Bow and arrow.
That's not a challenge. I know I'd smoke you.
Yeah.
Bro.
Cap.
Okay.
Cap.
All right. I mean, I would end up buying a crossbow, but not for me. I'd have to get it for my girl. I'm not about to drop $2 to fucking.
Damn, $2? I mean, you can just get a cheap one for like.
That is a cheap one, dude. Have you not looked up?
I mean, yeah, but not a professional one.
No,
just
that's
like
a cheap one. I've looked up the gifts. Like I was trying to go grime on it, and the cheapest one was like $160.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked.
That's expensive as shit. And the arrows are.
And that was on eBay.
You gotta go to Dick's Sporting Goods. We should have looted Dick's.
Bro, Dick's Sporting. That's what I was saying. That's why I said if we're gonna loot something, loot a bow and arrow. That shit's money.
Yeah, but eBay you get gypped.
Yeah, like this is
$67. That's not that bad.
No, but this is like a short
That's a
arrow.
youth bow. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like your strong ass arms pulling that thing would rip that. Oh. I've seen some dude like pulling the string and that thing detached, slapped his.
Damn, Carlos, you fucking up the angles, my boy.
He slapped his thigh so hard. Yeah, it ain't gonna be me with a 34-inch. 57-inch, that's a little better, but that's way flimsy. But yeah, you can see how expensive these shits get.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about...
What?
Give me a challenge, brother. We gotta do something.
I don't know. You should have asked me to think of challenges before we recorded anything.
What kind of challenge would you be willing to take me on? What do you think you're better at me than?
Everything.
How about learning a language?
Bet. We'll start with French.
French. Nah, that's too basic. No one ever uses.
How the fuck is that basic? Right. That's a whole ass language. No Japanese, because I know you watch hentai.
I do not watch hentai.
Yeah,
he caught me once reading manga, and he's like, "Yo, you got is that hentai?" And I was like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have opened it up at work."
Hentai at work? Come on, Carlos.
It was just my regular manga. But the fact that I flinched when he said that, I was like, "God damn it!" It showed my weakness. It was a beta move. It was beta.
It was a very beta move.
But no.
The 5 love languages.
Alright, let's see what the language levels are. Because there should be... Because for English, learning French would be a level 1 language.
Level 1?
Yeah, there's 5 levels to
easy.
learning language. Like Mandarin, Japanese, and Arabic are the hardest to learn for someone who speaks English. But level 1, it's going to be like a shit ton of languages. Alright, beginner, Spanish. Elementary, intermediate, advanced, and proficient.
Cactus level?
Cactus?
It says cactus level.
Where's cactus? Where do you see that?
All the way to right, upper.
Oh, cactus levels? I don't know.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know where these things are.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Fuck that shit. Got that Rosetta Stone.
I don't know, Carlos.
Here we go. We gotta get the listeners to know that I'm better at everything.
Yeah, How would we even be able to test that shit out?
These are language level tests right here. So
I feel like that's boring as hell, dude. Who the fuck wants to see two dudes learn a different language?
well, no, we would just do it before the pod, and then we share the results that I'm better. We don't have to like speak the language. We just have to see that I can do things better than you.
They don't give a shit that you're gonna fucking lose already. They already fucking know that.
Look, it's okay that you're scared. It's
Yeah,
fine. People get scared when they get to confront you with powerful challenges.
Since French is level 1, let's do it. French.
All right, French.
Alright, bet.
Okay. We have to have Ray. I'll pull up a level 2 language sentence, and whoever says it the fastest wins.
The fastest?
Yeah.
Or the clearest? Because you could say something fast and not be clear.
Trust me, you're not gonna say it fast at a level 2 language. At a level 2 sentence, you're gonna be like, "Je m'appelle Juan," like head ass.
Head ass, boy.
All right, what time we got?
We're at 46 right now. Sounds like we're
We're heading into Ray shout out territory right now. Fucking. Is it? Do we give the boy the shout out right now, or we wait?
I don't know. We don't have any other topics, do we?
No, this was we tried to keep it a little
sweet and short. Fuck it.
Yeah, next week hopefully nothing happens.
Yeah, hopefully we're able to go back to the norm. Have nothing but goofy shit for you guys.
Hell yeah.
But we had to keep this one a little different just this week. But hopefully next week we'll be back to the norm and there'll be some funny shit waiting for you guys. Carlos gonna get dusted in that French test.
We'll just let you know before. You guys don't have to hear our shitty French, but you're definitely gonna see some dust.
Yeah,
Ash's ashy elbow.
Gonna have to fucking
Juan's ashy
wear
elbow.
some lotion because he's ashy as fuck.
Nah, bro, then
He's gonna need to put some Carmex on that upper lip.
you're gonna have to drink some tea after that ashy ass throat you got.
Nah, you're gonna have to drink some motherfucking aloe vera water and shit.
Bro, it's gonna sound like you're chortling on some chodes after you fucking speak that French, boy.
Shit. Alright, we'll see you next week.
Alright, we'll see.
You gonna get dusted, my boy.
Alright, so let's give Ray the shout out.
Let's do it.
Okay. And,
should we pause?
so, no.
All
I want to take a pause right now.
No pause?
No. Like a pause while we're rolling.
Alright.
So everyone listening, we always give these shout outs, but now it's come down to the point where we have to do the legwork. Please don't make us simp.
Please. We're begging you guys. This is
We've always begged, but it's time. Please don't make us simp for him.
we do not want to reach the level of simp.
We don't want to be simps.
Yeah.
Our whole pod has been to try to not look like simps.
We're out here exposing simps.
The more we're with this man, the more we become him.
We need this man has literally been on a dry spell for about a month or so.
A month, at least.
We need to give this man some milk.
And hopefully this quarantine ends and he can get a crumb.
A crumb. That's all we're asking for, just a crumb.
Just a crumb. If you have a whole box of cereal and you're not willing to share a flake,
If your mom just got divorced,
Jesus,
and you want a boy that's gonna be your homie and still fuck your mom, hit us up.
he's a quiet guy. You will never hear him.
Yeah, he'll be respectable. Maybe
Respectable, or
he'll be respectful.
you respect your mom and your sister.
Yeah, he'll bring him flowers and the whole shindig. He'll simp. We'll have him simp.
All right, and with that,
We end this week's podcast. Goodbye.